I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. You're like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. They say there are 1,000 G babies in Chicago. On their way home from their little baseball games. Taking one to the chest. As their big brother tries to revive them. Anyways, you're just in time.
And you're worried about saving the turtles.
And that might be one of the most fucked up intros we've ever had there. But I think it's because we are the J&T baggers. Like that, I circled right back to it, you know.
Yeah, Norman Blunt's here.
And Millie Van Nielsen. It's not often we actually start off with a proper like introduction of self.
Yeah, we kind of gave up. I'd say about like 10 episodes ago on getting it like spot on every time. I don't even know if we introduced ourselves in the last two. I think we might have one out of the two.
We try to, but it's often hard. We usually pretty much in order to get into each episode, it kind of there's a state of mind. There's stoned. Yes, that's the state of mind. I mean, you got to live the piece. You can't just put 3 broke stoners and be 3 fucking
Sober people.
motherfuckers and shit. Yeah.
Like,
Although it should be like 3 broke stoners, but one of them is also usually wasted drunk.
and here's the real question. Do you want to see Kiss without the makeup? No.
Yeah, because Gene Simmons is an ugly motherfucker.
Let's be real. All of them, the original ones are ugly as fuck. They look like Jewish feet.
Yeah.
They're just
The
old
bottoms
as fuck
of Jewish
now.
feet.
Like, it's because of age, but they're old as shit now. Like, all the original... Peter, Chris, that dude.
What, have you been on a Kiss binge lately or something?
No, I just remember him
That's just weird. I didn't know you had any...
knowledge of Kiss.
I didn't know you had any fucks to give about Kiss, honestly.
No, but how did we get to Kiss? Oh, yeah, we can't be sober.
Yeah.
No, I don't know where that popped up. I think it was on one of those rock verse. It's like the top 10 for Looper, but for rock.
Well, one of the most, I think it all comes down to, like, when we see stoner movies sometimes, you know, it's just like, you can tell, like, you've never smoked weed a day in your life. That's why we love Seth Rogen's movies so much a lot of the times when he's smoking weed in them, because it's like, look how functional he still pretty much is. Yeah, you can get into some hijinks sometimes if you go looking for adventure while you're getting stoned, you'll probably find it. I don't often go looking for adventure when I'm stoned.
No, but if you go hiking, you need to get stoned.
That sounds fun.
You go out to the woods, you need to get stoned. Like, that shit's fun as fuck.
We should do that. We should get like some mobile recording equipment and go hike up into some let's just go find the Sasquatch. Let's go to Washington. Go into the deep woods
walking?
and find our Sasquatch. Yeah. Make camp somewhere.
That's
And record an episode of the podcast.
of finding the Squatch. Can't we just take a car close to him and stay in a wooded area around his area and then find him?
Well, I think he has a trailer.
Yeah,
he's getting a trailer. Then we could record in the trailer. If it's an actual RV, then it's probably soundproof pretty decently already.
Squatch, if you hear this, don't start making meth in your trailer.
You can't do that in Washington. I mean, I'm sure people do, but the Sasquatch is too dumb to make meth. He's more of a... He just buys weed.
I feel like that's the one place where he would be super, super smart.
That's where he would... That's where his...
That's where he would excel.
That would be his niche success.
Like, I have a feeling about that, because, first of all, he's the only person I know that knows the fucking names of these things.
Of pills?
But actually knows the prescription name for these things. Not just like, oh, this is Vicodin. He'll give you like the good name, where you're like, oh, that's a doctor's name.
Yeah, but that fuck him.
And I think that's really just half
I don't
the
think he would ever.
those.
I don't think he would have the balls now, though. He's already had so much trouble with the law just from old fucking tickets that he didn't pay off or even try to go to court on, and it just kept adding up.
I think life keeps adding up, and he might turn to cooking meth. No, not really. We love you, Squatch.
Yeah, that's why I would just say he didn't have the ball. But I don't know though too. I didn't hang out with him when he was doing pills and shit back then because I had already made that decision even in high school. Like, nah, I'm just gonna stay right here at weed. Yeah, I'm not gonna go climbing up the well. Well, you know who guaranteed to never cook meth? I'm 99.8% positive. There's only the 2% because I don't.
You never know with
never met him in
certainty.
person. Yeah, never met him in person, but almost I could probably guarantee from here confidently that he would never cook meth. Mr. John Frickin Smith. It took me a while to get to it. We're pretty high. But yeah, you heard his lovely song "Yours to Keep" at the beginning, which happens to be on that amazing album, "Songs of the Great Collapse," which can be found at
JohnFrickinsmith.com.
That sounded so lame. We gotta do like a news segment sketch or something one of these days, and just like I've always wanted to do like our own like mock type
Like
of
an
color
old-timey?
commentary. Well,
Or
okay,
just like
even that,
angry.
yeah. I want to do old timey baseball commentary.
Oh, wow.
He's
look
gonna
at
throw
here.
the old pepper at him.
Oh, he had too much mustard on that kosher dog. Listen here, Glenn.
Look at, he's gonna shake the tails off of that monkey.
That's a good one, dude. I don't like that.
I don't think that's a real one.
No, but that sounds like
That sounds
a real
racist, though.
One. It really. Who cares? Like it sounds.
No, that sounds horrible. Shake the tail off that monkey. I don't want to.
Oh no, that sounds like a really good one. I was thinking like tail feathers or something like a bird. No, like shake the feathers off that monkey. But yeah, using the tail, that's even better. It's so much more racist, but that's a really good one.
That's bad.
No,
That's not
you know
good.
they
That's
would say
bad.
that shit like to Ty Cobb though. They wouldn't be saying that to Reggie Jackson. They wouldn't have thought of that by then. Like they would have thought of that way earlier. Like with the mustard. Mustard isn't everything now. What the fuck? Who came up with that first one?
I don't know. Probably the one that came up with giving the old pepper.
He had too many Cracker Jacks with that one, Bob.
I think maybe they just starved the like the
Announcers?
Yeah,
They're like,
it's
nah,
just
dude, you can't eat anything because you're gonna hear it on the microphones.
And then they're just like looking over at seeing people just like, dude, those Cracker Jacks look good. Dude, give me some Cracker Jacks.
Can I please?
I mean, he gave him the old Cracker Jack. Yeah.
Can I please have a hot dog? Oh, I mean, hot dog. Johnson is batting .333 on the season.
Oh man, my favorite mustard. He gave him the old mustard. I think I might be diabetic. Somebody give me a goddamn iced tea or something, sweet tea. Pass it over.
Oh, I want some of that. Give me oh, he gave him the knuckle sandwich.
Oh man, he brought a hero. My hero.
Yeah, there's a lot of food references.
He's a hometown hero. This is like a half Munchie show. This
Dude, I want all of that. Like the other day,
this
I had
unofficial
Cracker Jacks.
title of this fucking particular show should be like our own in parentheses movies and munchies. That's pretty much what we're doing. That's like the best way to sum it up for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's also many other random shit if you just look back to our some of our October episodes, but that's like the easiest way to just like, yeah, we get stoned, we talk about food and movies for the most part. Yeah.
That's like the nice way of putting it.
Yeah. That's the edible way of saying it.
Yeah, because if you go into true detail, there's a lot of like sexual jokes and
We've grown though. We haven't done a lot of like crazy sexual jokes in a long time.
we haven't said cunt in probably 30 episodes.
I can't guarantee that because I think I've called corn a cunt a few times.
Our cunt quota has not been matched.
That'd be funny to find out like there was people that listened to us at the beginning that were like, I am keeping track of this. The first time they missed the cunt quota, I'm out. I'm jumping ship.
You see only like 4 or 5 episodes like straight. They count them up and they're like, okay.
We tend to some segments go in and out just as we feel them and shit. It's not always so much an inconsistency as much as a do we have something to add to that segment
Right now?
Yeah.
No?
No?
Okay, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It'll be back.
I think that's the only reason we haven't always been bringing back gay for a day because I think we end up going like gay the entire episode.
Yeah, because then it just turns into what dude you want to bang.
And it's like, I mean, obviously we're not banging dudes, but it's like, my God, is there anyone that we won't? John, I was going to say John Belushi, but honestly.
No, I wouldn't. He seems like too much of
Jim
an animal.
Belushi. According
He
to
looks
Jim.
like a foot.
I had to think, no. John Belushi was the one that died, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take Jim Belushi. I'd let him do some things. He's manly.
Larry Bird.
He's got a smush face. I don't like him.
So does fucking Jim Belushi.
But his is more manageable. It's not as bad as his.
Is it because he
his
has a
brother.
mustache?
He didn't have a mustache on according to Jim, and that's
Oh,
like
no,
the
not
version I
according to
want.
Jim. I was thinking Larry Bird.
Oh, if him with a mustache, that's even worse. I
So
only
him
want
without
Larry
the
Bird-
mustache?
Yeah, no mustache. With the mustache, he looks like a child pervert. Without the mustache, he looks like a child pervert, but like
A wholesome one.
not as confident a one. Not as
He's not there yet.
yeah, like he's not gonna walk up to a fucking. He's not gonna try to actually grab a child from school.
Okay.
He's gonna sneak up around the corner or something. I don't know. I don't know how these guys operate. I've
I don't
never
wanna get in
seen
the
one in
head of-
action.
Yeah.
I would
If I
have to-
did, I would fuck it. There's a whole
Yeah, if I
different
witnessed
Walmart.
it. But even how do you even identify it? Like, is that guy really following that kid, or are they just do they live in the same fucking neighborhood and shit? Because I've been driving and thinking like, dude,
You have to
this
drive slow
person-
and a kid's walking right in front of the car, but they're just so happen walking fast because they think you're now following them, and then you're like, God
Yeah.
damn, dude, this sucks.
I'm trying to turn you, little dick. Get across the street already.
This isn't me trying to like kidnap you. I don't care. You go home. I want to go home.
Huh. I think it's actually weirder when people see me, like any pedestrian makes eye contact with me when I'm driving during the day because I usually don't have sunglasses. So they're just like, really, dude? You're just going to sit there fucking squinting?
Yeah.
Sunglasses are cheap, asshole.
You can get them at a 99-cent store.
Seriously. Go get a pair. Fucking save yourself, dude. You're doing permanent damage, probably. Sitting here trying to act all proud and shit. I don't want to use my sunglasses. Well, I don't have sunglasses. I think I have 2 broken pairs of sunglasses in my car
That's
currently.
the problem. It's like I'm sick of buying sunglasses because I keep breaking them or I scratch them right where my eyeballs look.
Yeah. The sad thing is I haven't bought a pair of sunglasses in like 3 years. And the last pair I bought fucking... I broke them within like 6 months.
It's because they easily go in the seat, then you sit on them.
Yeah. Sometimes that little thing above my car has one of the little fucking sunglass things. That thing fucking wrecks my sunglasses. If they flip over at all as I'm trying to flip it up, it fucking... I think that's what actually happened to fucking one of my pairs.
Your sunglass holder snapped them?
Yeah, like, oh, thanks for doing the opposite of what I trusted you to do. One pair, I couldn't make any excuses. I set it down on top of the goddamn coin thing for the fucking batting cage. I did set it down on something like that, and fucking somehow in my backswing in one of those, like, I haven't swung a bat in fucking well over a decade. I'm not a child anymore. My reach is longer. My backswing, I hit my own damn sunglasses.
Were you on a date while you did this?
Yes. So I was triple embarrassed because I missed the ball, then on the backswing, hit my damn sunglasses. It was a very bad...
Well, first of all, is that you don't go to...
It was my follow through. It wasn't my back.
Did you go somewhere that had...
It was Mulligan's.
Okay, so yeah, at mini golf. Why the fuck were you at the batting cages?
Because fuck mini golf.
Dude, you're going on a date. It's not about showing your bravado on if you could swing or not. They don't give a shit. They don't want to sit there and watch you play baseball.
It wasn't about her. It was about me. I had to see if I still had it.
You don't need to go on an ego trip.
I had to see if I had anything left in the tank. And I could tell she didn't want to do the batting cage. She's like, really? You're not even going to get a helmet? I don't need no fucking helmet, man. They don't aim it at your fucking head, dude.
I would have loved to hear, like, later on the first one, just boom, right in the side of the head. And then you just see a helmet come on, like, shut up.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Dude, but yeah, it's still one of those, like...
And to be fair, though, when we went, because this was like maybe 10 minutes at the batting cages, dude. It was just like, okay, dude, I still suck. I'm even worse now because I'm awkward and shit. I just realized that all the lessons I learned on how to swing were when I was a kid. And now that I'm older, my body doesn't respond the same way. And it's longer towards that. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I asked her if she wanted to play mini golf. She didn't. We did do fucking laser tag, so I'm not a complete asshole.
No, you switch out fucking that shit.
And I was ruthless on laser tag because we got split up on teams and we were basically the only adults on each of our teams. I destroyed those little fuckers, dude. I didn't human shield any of them, but I Call of Duty like 17, not 17. I just Call of Duty about 7 out of 10 of those fucking kids.
Dude.
And then went after the date.
Last time I played fucking laser tag, I was a kid, and I was like probably 11 or 12. And I remember seeing a dad who had a 4-year-old used her as a human shield. He stood her on top of those fucking neon boxes at Pharaoh's, and he lit people up using his gun and her gun. So she was getting tagged the whole time, and he was shooting kids right and fucking left.
What a dick.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fucked up. But, see, if I went with Regina somewhere, we're going mini golf, but the thing that sucks is she knew I played golf growing up, so if I fuck up anything, I'm going to have to make that excuse. Well, this is mini golf. This isn't real.
Yeah, you don't have walls in real golf.
You don't shoot it into the hippo's face.
Or any fucking windmills.
What kind of shit is this?
This is dumb.
Now I'm on green grass, and that is a blue ball. What?
Lame.
You don't really use blue balls.
I remember playing back in the day when like flash animation type games, when those were like making a boom on like computers and shit. There was a King of the Hill mini putt game and shit. It was quite annoying. Because it was like every point and click type of pool game. Like same concept. Pull back, let go. God damn it. It just bounced all the way fucking... It's pinballing.
Yeah, you just have to shoot it really hard so it can go back and forth. Because there was like no... I know which games we were talking about.
Yeah.
And it was just super annoying because if you hit it and it seemed like it was perfect on the trajectory, you could never judge the true power, though.
No.
So it just kind of like shot it and shot all fucking hard. And then those games didn't fix themselves. They just got better in graphics. So you would go to ones that like were crazy where you're shooting off of like levels of shit.
Oh, fuck that.
And it's still like, okay, well,
I
just
got angry at a
overshot.
goddamn Wii for telling me I fucking was shooting crooked. Suck my dick, Wii.
See, that's where video games will never be accurate unless you go full blown like those, or for golf, those booths.
Yeah.
Where it's like your virtual driving range.
I love those ones that have an actual like little fucking ball there that you actually fucking ting. Like the fucking soccer goal ones and shit where you actually get to go up and kick the shit out of the soccer ball.
Into what looks like a goal, but it's not really a goal, but they're counting it if it is a goal.
And that's one where I actually dominated last time I did one of those games because it was like, oh yeah, I did play soccer as a kid. Poof, poof, poof. Oh my god, the game is giving me more strength than I have in real life. This is beautiful.
I gave up on carnivals.
Fuck carnivals.
Because
and their
there's-
bitch ass scam games.
Yeah, because
I'll beat
of
the
the
shit
shit
out
like
of
that.
the next guy that fucking insults me at a carnival like that. He
Dude.
insulted my goddamn jersey and got me to turn around. You know what, motherfucker? Fine, give me some rings. I'll try to hit one of these bitch ass ducks. You know what? Fuck you. This shit's rigged.
You stupid ducks, you liar. No,
I know these are the board game ducks too. You didn't put those stickers on yourself, lazy cunt.
I got pissed at one of these carnival games because it was like 4 or 5 tickets or some shit like that. And it was popping balloons. They
Fuck
gave you
them
darts and
balloons.
all that shit. I hit every fucking dart. I didn't win anything. I was like, what was the point of that?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You hit every dart hit a balloon,
Yep.
popped it,
Yep.
and you didn't get you
Not
got no
a
prize.
fucking thing.
Not even were there any prizes even there?
They had them like around, but it didn't. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know if they were just.
Did the guy see you? Or the girl? Did the person operating the thing see you popping?
Yeah, because Layla was right next to me and she didn't hit that many.
Did the kid get a prize?
Nope.
I was going to say, that's fucking mean as fuck.
Oh, I would have been pissed. I would have been like, no, that's my prize. Give her one too, bitch. Like, no, you give her a smaller prize because that's how I roll in my household. You still get a third place fucking medal.
I think some of
that's
those
not
ones, it's
number
like,
one.
no, you got to actually give me some more tickets. I need more money out of you. At least it's tickets sometimes when they do it like that, fucking for the games. When it's cold hard cash, go fuck yourself.
Sometimes I'd rather have cold hard cash.
No, I wouldn't. I will beat the shit out of those guys if they take my fucking $2 or $5.
Well, if you think about it, they'll set it up to where you're paying the same amount in tickets. So me personally, like, sometimes it's like, okay, well, just give me the fucking dollar amount. Oh, like I was telling you about that whole little carnival thing at Layla's school. They were doing tickets, and it was like, okay, I know the dollar amount of these things. So why didn't you just fucking say I have a little card that has this amount on it? Almost like a little school credit card. Nope. Ticket system. I don't like tickets.
I don't either. Especially when you have to use them as currency.
Yeah, because then you really realize, like, man, that's why one world currency would work perfect.
That's why I hate like actual fairs lately, because that's how the rides usually are, is on that ticket system. And it's like, dude,
You have to
these
go
are
buy a
fucking
card.
$5 tickets, man. You really want me to fucking give you $20 fucking to ride this goddamn Ferris wheel?
For like 2 minutes.
You are gouging, sir. You deserve to burn in the deepest pit of my ass.
And fair food ain't like how it used to be. You just get copies of everything throughout the entire fair.
Remember when we went to the LA County Fair and shit, and we walked up and down it, and it was like, whoa. Well, it's a large space, but they did not utilize it for variety.
No, there was so many places that was exactly the same.
Like 4 Pink's hot dogs. Fucking, we were counting for a minute. They're
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck?
There was the same exact place that was doing turkey legs, but everywhere. It was the same
Turkey
company.
legs and deep fried whatnots. You want a deep fried Oreo, deep fried Twinkie?
I just get upset because it's one of those situations. It's like, come on, dude. Like, people come to a county fair because they want to know what's in your county, not the three things that you contracted. They want everything in the county.
Fairs used to be like a place to gather to find, like damn near like a farmer's market.
Oh, it's like the World's Fair for fucking Chicago, where they used to have, I don't know if it's still there, but where they used to have a whole bunch of shit come together. And it's the same thing, but it's your whole county. So if you're an LA County fair, you should have everything from LA County, like individual shit there.
If you're at LA County Fair and you don't have any goddamn taco stands, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, that was weird. There was no places to get tacos.
Not a goddamn one.
But this was, I mean, I can't say anything about the last few years. They probably have a shitload of street taco places there now.
Yeah, probably, because there's food trucks. Thinking about it, fairs could really mop up too if they utilize the parking lot space they get in some of the fairplexes.
It's food trucks?
Yeah.
That would be badass. Because then you could get a whole different variety of food.
I'd pay a guy on a bike to take me to the food truck and then to the fair.
Dude, take me to that place that has that Cubano over there.
Walk into the fair with a guy, because either way, by the time you get to the parking lot, you've already paid you've already at least paid for parking. So at least if you pay for parking, you should be allowed to access to the food trucks. Buy a taco, get a ticket, or some weird shit.
If you buy a ticket to amusement park, you shouldn't have to pay for parking.
Yeah, but they're dicks.
That's how I feel on the whole matter, because it's one of those, like, what the fuck, dude? We're already paying for the LA County Fair is what, like $30 per person or something like that?
Yeah, it was a bit. Well, what was it? 4 of us that went,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 90 something.
Well, so honestly, that's not that bad.
No, not for 4 dudes. It wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't a
But
child.
that's just to get in. That's not
the price of food, or yeah. I think parking was like $20 or some shit like that. To where, it was like already, we're like, fuck, we're already in the fucking hole.
Jesus and then we had to tip that one guy.
Absolutely. He deserved it.
Yeah, you fucking ride a quarter mile uphill with the likes of you, Ethan, me, and Corn on a fucking cart with the tires pretty much flat from weight. Yep. Yeah.
That was the most entertaining part of the day. We happened to go on like the hottest day of September though too. It was
that
your birthday,
fucking
wasn't it?
That racist ass prick though too. I mean, he wasn't. I don't think he was meaning to be racist, but
we were all wearing all black. It was kind of creepy.
All black t-shirts, all black short dickies.
Yeah, we looked like the worst band in the world. We looked like a sweat band. We were sweating. That guy sprayed the shit out of us.
I remember it too. He hopped up and you first, though. That's the thing that made
I know
it
what
racist.
all black means.
Yeah, and just started spritzing you with one of those little fan water bottle sprayer things.
I mean, it was a nice gesture.
It really was, because, I mean, well, it was for you. He didn't fucking hit me with that thing. Like, he hit you and hit Ethan, and then I think he realized what he said and backed away.
Or he was just like the fat guy. I'm just going to cool off the fat guys. They're dying. I smell bacon grease already.
He was trying to get you guys for money by doing that. The fat guys. He didn't try to market to the skinny dude that could have been dying from sudden exhaustion.
I didn't even think about buying one of them motherfucking things either. I didn't.
No, you paid $13 for something you could buy at the fucking dollar store for like $4.
That was what was fucked up too. Was I noticed as we were walking through there, it was like, dude, I don't even want to buy anything.
No,
first off, once we went past all the goddamn funnel cakes and goddamn the repeats, like it was like, okay, we went inside, didn't we? Too, we went into that building and saw the
farm animals.
The other building too.
Oh yeah, the ShamWow guys.
Yeah. Which there was some decent looking stuff, but none of the presentations were really any like wow factors.
It was more like a fucking job fair, to be quite honest, because there was just like random like heating and solar units in there. There was like car insurance places. That was a weird place. Because there was like, I do remember the ShamWow guy, especially with the little microphone on his ear.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few of those going down there, but yeah, it was a weird experience, that fair. It was just like, I'll admit, we were also being. I think we were all holding off on eating something because it was like, okay, well, what else is there? And then when it started repeating, it was just like, well, fuck. Now I don't really want a turkey leg. I think Corn was the one that got a turkey leg. I don't know if any of us got a turkey leg. Corn got some kind of barbecue, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say somebody went and got barbecue. I know I got a fucking burger.
I wanted to get a turkey leg. I remember that. But I don't remember what I ate.
Yeah, I've never actually, like, at first, the first sighting of the turkey leg thing was like, oh, fuck yeah, smoked turkey legs? Fucking barbecued? Let's do this. And then once you saw it again, it was just like, okay, now I'm not impressed. Fuck that dog in the ass, he said to another dog.
Animals' rights.
Yeah, they deserve to have some loving. That's just fucked up. We instantly are just like, no, sex is bad, doggy, unless you're an expensive dog. And you fuck another expensive dog. So we can make expensive dogs. And sell your children. Y'all motherfuckers like slaves.
White guilt.
Let's see Sarah McLachlan pull that on a commercial.
She needs to, and she'll definitely win an Emmy.
But she can't have that fucking dog sitting next to her. Not if she's standing up for animal rights that hardcore. You know what? If you really love your dog, let it go. What?
Let it be free.
Let it be free. Let it find its own way.
Wait,
what?
No.
How about a dog reservation?
What?
A domesticated dog and cat reservation.
Where all your animals can be happy as one.
Except for the mice. You give your mice up, sorry, they're food for these...
Dog and cat reservations.
Yeah. They got to learn to hunt. They get a little bit of forest, but they also get a little bit of inside, like a couch section.
Donate your dog today and 47 cents to feed your dog today. We feed it a small bowl of food at a time.
Yeah, we put it on the couch. Yeah, we got couches. On the reservation. It's just land, but like there's trees and couches. That way they can feel at home. Who would be better at being able to fuse nature with our own domestication and our own housing systems than goddamn cats and dogs at this point? If you could fuse that together.
Sarah McLachlan could do it, because think about it, all of her commercials, she winds up like sitting on a couch.
Yeah, put that bitch on a couch in a forest, take the collar off the dog so it can be a free dog.
Okay, you take a collar off of a dog and you put it in the woods. That thing is now a ravaging beast.
Exactly. And it's got cats to hunt on the reservation, and the cats hunt the goddamn mice. And you start the ecosystem from scratch for those 3 fucking animals.
You see what
the mice that survive, you take those ones into science. How did you survive your apocalypse?
Well, you'd have to do that with the cats. But that's the thing.
Cats are
And
smart.
dogs are cool. Like they can be cool with each other.
Yeah, exactly. Cats can take the trees, the high ground. That's a creepy existence right there. When those 2 coexist on that land to that point where you're walking up and you hear cats in the trees fucking howling. And then you see dogs approaching you like goddamn. I'm picturing Planet of the Apes. Yeah. The little ones in the trees. The big ones were.
Yeah, you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Now I just want to see it. Let's just try it out. Let's just get an island. Put a bunch of couches on it. I'm serious about the couches though. You know, cats and dogs love couches. Cats love to sit on the fucking backs of couches. Even then, they share the goddamn couches. They can coexist.
Dogs like to sit on the back sometimes. Cats like to lean up on them.
And once a week, just drop a box of rats.
No,
A bag of rats.
No, I would say more
Don't drop it.
that too. Like
You can't drop it from a helicopter.
you
gotta let
you
them
can
hunt.
leave hamsters too. Because all right, so there's somewhat of a social experiment in my house going on. We have almost every small version of the evolutionary food chain for domesticated animals.
This is wrong.
So the hamster
You shouldn't be mixing so many species.
only is like the hamster's a threat to no one. The only thing that's a threat to the hamster, the cat.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs, for some reason, I guess it's a rodent thing, they're chill with it. Cat, chill with the guinea pig. Weird. Dog, chill with guinea pig. Cat, dog, chill with each other. So anything small, you just release those things. I'd say a few hamsters, some big ones.
Yeah. But
Like this is sounding really fucked up for animal rights, I guess.
No,
but it's one of those like we want to see a social experiment of
this
some
is
awesome
real
dog work.
animal rights, though. Like when you really look at it, sounds so fucked up. But the deeper you go into fucking how we treat our domesticated animals is very. I'm sorry, but as much as midgets like to act like the word midget is the same as the N-word, which it's not. Cats and dogs struggle. In America, at least, is that of the slave almost. Not quite, not as bad because you don't. Okay, you do see people hanging dogs sometimes though too.
Yeah, you see people hanging dogs and beating dogs and cutting them up and lighting them on fire. A
Michael
whole bunch of
Vicking
crazy
them.
shit.
That's the same as Mandingo fighting,
Yeah, see,
and it's fucked up because it's not just the white man; it's all of us. I say us, but I have no pets. I've had no pet for fucking decades.
like I've never actually put animals at each other and been like, "Hey, let's fucking kill each other." But you can see where if they went on an island, how
No,
the
but you're not.
evolutionary food chain
Think
would
about
go.
how many when those domesticated animals are being raised for those pit fighting and shit. They're being provoked and being like fucking abused and shit in order to stay aggressive. They're being starved, but not enough. But not not enough to die, obviously, but just enough to make them fucking aggressive and strong and shit. If you're just putting them on an island, you straight up now be a good boy. And you pet every single one on the way out, and then you just fucking leave. They're not going to jump in the water and try to swim after you. And if any of them do, you let nature take its course.
You gotta grab it.
Fuck
Like no. If it swims after you, that means it's true love.
No, it doesn't. That means it's a fucking vagina, and it needs to be eaten by a shark.
What? We don't want to have these warrior crazy ass dogs when we try to go retrieve our mutts.
No, they're not gonna. No, that one is dumb. You want smart animals so they can actually build a society for the other animals. Are you fucking kidding?
So they never return home.
Yes, of course. Why would they return home?
Okay, say
the island is the home. That's why you put the couches. I'm never gonna let go of the couches thing. You could put some dog beds too. You could put some real mattresses. I'm talking real blendage here with nature and the inside of a home. Put a couple dog houses. Fuck it. I don't want to do that because that becomes a turf war, the likes of which you don't want.
Then one dog will kill almost every other dog as a territorial thing in some weird way, and then the cat will also try.
There will be cats fighting just to perch on top of the doghouse.
Yeah, and also kill the dogs just because cats are like that. They just want everything.
So but if you put trees, well, you're not putting trees. Trees are already there because it's fucking nature. The cats will eventually start climbing the trees because they know the dogs can't fuck with them when they're up in the trees.
Depending on the dog, though.
But for the most part...
Yeah.
For the most part, most cats are going to get higher than a dog can.
Plus, a cat can also be nimble on a branch. A dog's just going to be able to get to the branch.
Yeah.
Maybe on it and then fall. So, they're going to die on their way down.
Yeah, and some of that is just nature and shit. If they can't coexist, they don't belong on the island. You go there every now and then, you drop some... you got to drop some fucking meat, man. That's the only problem, is you got to get them...
Why don't we just drop chickens?
Why don't we just see if the fucking cats can fish? If they like tuna so goddamn much, let's see if they can go out and get it. I want to see a cat scuba diving, goddammit.
Cat trying to get some 400-pound
Snorkeling and
tuna.
shit. Can we make a kitty snorkel just to see if a cat can maybe just like, maybe if they can see under the water, if maybe they won't be such bitches about it and just go in there like, oh, nigga, I want one of those. Snatch it up. Because I kind of would do that. If I were a cat, I guess. I mean, they it's just a weird, it's a weird thought. But now I just want to call it good Pet Island or some shit like that, where it's just, they're no longer pets. They're free. It's more than that's more than, slaves got. I wish they would have given us an island. I wouldn't have been on it probably, but.
There was a free slave island.
Okay, but
it wasn't the way that it was more like piracy, not by the way of like, oh, here you guys go, here's an island for you. Well, here's the thing, you better fucking live, because we made sure not to teach you how to swim.
How about this? How about if there's also like a training program that the animals got to go through before getting in there?
Like a fucking special forces dog?
Yeah, and cats. They gotta be able to swim so they can maybe catch some fish.
Sniff out other indigenous animals.
Yeah, put some bloodhounds in there so they can find some fucking coons and such. Yeah, throw a couple. No, don't throw any coons. I don't want rabies spreading on this island of beautiful pets that are surviving. You gotta give one of them a red bandana tied around its head.
I saw some birds there.
Rambo dog. Well, birds just end up there though too, don't they? They fly.
If you're far enough away, I don't think
a bird's ever just flown like ocean to ocean. I don't know how that works with them.
I've always wondered that, because they're always like, oh, they fly south for the winter. Okay, well, does any birds fly across for the winter?
Just clear across the Atlantic?
Yeah, like hit New York.
I would,
New York, like, pigeon, and he's like, fuck this, I don't want to be up here.
Maybe seagulls? But even then, I always see them at the shore like little bitches.
Yeah, like they can't fly that far in the first place.
Well, maybe they can, and we just didn't know about it. Because I haven't really studied any seagulls.
Yeah, not even the flock of seagulls.
Yeah, only seagull I've studied was Steven.
Katie?
She was cool. She is cool. She didn't die, did she?
No.
God damn it. 3 shows. That's all I needed from her. 3 shows. I'll never need anything else from her. She did so good in Sons of Anarchy, she can retire as long as she wants. That was a huge fucking difference from goddamn Married with Children.
And a big ass difference from
8 Simple Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. We miss you, John Ritter. We miss you dearly. You gave a generation before us cheers, but we had 8 Simple Rules. David Spade tried, but it just wasn't the same.
Come on, knock on my door.
Did you watch the episodes after?
Yeah, they weren't bad.
They tried.
Yeah.
That was actually weird. The principal, I forgot about
the racist and Sons.
I remember we all had that moment of like, dude, what did the Sons of Anarchy do to this? They just made Henry Rollins a Nazi, and then took the guy that was basically him alongside with the grandpa. Dude, they had to bring in 3 whole new characters just to try to fill a void that John Ritter left. That's how powerful one man was in that show. All right, we need David Spade. I forget who the old man was.
Serious.
But we also need we need a new love interest. No, we're not going to push it right away, but we need a new love interest. He'll be the principal. That way he's already good with kids. And then this motherfucker being all racist Nazi along with Henry Rollins, who I know is not a Nazi. That was a good show, though. I didn't watch it to its end. It got to a point where it was just like, okay, you're just gonna keep killing everybody I like, so I don't even want to get interested in your characters anymore.
It's a waste of time. They're dead.
Yeah,
they're dead before they're introed.
Yeah, don't tell me your name, bud, because you probably won't be here. Either one of us won't be here. Either you're gonna die or I'm gonna stop watching. And then as soon as I stopped watching, they were like, "Yeah, we killed Opie." What? You're gonna kill my absolute favorite character? That's the whole reason I quit watching, was because I didn't want to see him die, and they did it. Ryan Hurst fucking was amazing in that goddamn show. He was the biggest fucking whoa. Like, as far as a stoner woe, we gotta do that. Stoner woe of the week. Okay, you want a stoner woe? The one that I hit you in corn with fucking like a month or so ago. About the douchebag from Hot Tub Time Machine. The fucking ski patrol douche.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that was the guy that played I didn't realize that was Sebastian Stan. He looks like a... Dude, that guy looked like a short little cunt in Sebastian's Winter Soldier. Jesus fuck. Range. Now they need to put John Cusack in a Marvel movie. He could play someone's dad or something.
Hank Pym's brother.
That'd be creepy. I don't know why. I feel bad. I didn't watch the goddamn movie with him playing Edgar Allan Poe. I heard he did very good. But I don't know why, but something about the commercials, I couldn't see him that far back in time. I'm just like, dude, you cannot go further back than the 80s as far as your time machine goes.
When he did, what the fuck was the other movie? 1408. That's when he, or at least to me, started stepping into like a weirder realm. And I didn't hate 1408, but it wasn't.
I don't think I watched it.
Bad.
Sam Jackson?
Yeah, where it was one of those situations where the dude just kept dying in the same room over and over and over, and he couldn't get out of the room 1408.
That sounds fun.
And then they find out it wasn't even a room to be in, like a whole longer... One of those style of plots.
One of those weird ones.
But it was like, okay, it's not a bad movie. Then he did that movie later on. What was it, The Raven?
I think so, yeah.
But it wasn't bad, dude. I watched it not like, oh, I need to watch this movie. Kind of just came on TV one day. So, said, fuck it. I caught it from the very beginning. So that's where I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
Oh, shit. I just realized we're over towards the last 15 minutes or so. But I totally forgot we did have something else on the docket that we were discussing earlier. You remember what it was? Well, hold on. We'll let John Frickin Smith briefly tell you what's on the docket.
Some movies suck and some are great, but our reviews are always late. Late reviews with the boys from Just in Time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You thank you, John Frickin Smith. That we haven't gotten to use the old late review. We didn't use it last time when we did the Joker one because that wasn't a huge review, really. That was just like hey, I liked it. That was a kind of creepy laugh. That if I left that on your voicemail from like a block number or some shit,
I'd call the cops. I'd be like, hey, dude, I got a call from a block number. Can you guys backtrace this or something? Do some CIS like shit.
Yeah,
CSI, whatever it is.
He said he liked it, and then he giggled. But I could hear the bass in his voice. This was a man.
I don't want to die today.
This wasn't a boy. This was a man. But he giggled like a boy.
That's not okay. Like, first of all, human beings. If you're a grown man, don't giggle like a little boy. No, hee, none of that. Just none. That's okay. That wasn't creepy, and like,
It's still creepy, like if I snuck up behind you and just like, you would think I was about to butt plug you or something.
I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? But you're like even more kiddish.
Yeah.
Scary.
But our late review this week, I don't know what accent was going on there. I think I was trying to go for like some kind of proper bougie. Like you know how like when rich white people in America go so rich that they try to change their accent to British.
Those are the ones that join true country clubs.
Yeah. No, the other one. Yes. I'm picturing the in-laws from American Wedding.
I was sitting by the pool, darling. You're like, what?
Have a rest, dear. What? You can't even say shit about like their last name or anything like that because there's too many common names on both sides of the pond. I guess is that the pond? I don't know. But anyway, what was the movie? God damn it! Yeah. It fits this goddamn show.
Dolemite.
Had about as much cursing as about an average episode of our show. Yeah, it's quite profanity laced. I think Tarantino would almost approve. We just don't say the N-word enough for him. Scorsese too.
They do say it though.
They do. We don't.
Nope.
That's what I mean. They would be proud of how much we curse if we threw in a few N-words.
No.
I'm not willing to, no. I don't think that qualifies as... I don't think that makes it better. I actually made it worse. That was really awkward to watch Tarantino knowing that he was the showrunner and all that shit. Just screaming that word in fucking Sam Jackson's face so many times. And you know that wasn't just one take. They had to do that over and over. You got a dead mother... I'm gonna kick your ass. But another ass kicker. Eddie motherfucking Murphy. Back in the spotlight again. In a weird way. Dolemite.
He was cocksucking good.
First off, I had no idea what the fuck I was getting myself into. I'm not gonna lie, I never watched Dolemite as a fucking kid or nothing like that.
I've heard of the name, but it had nothing to do with, like, I didn't know it was like a black exploitation movie.
I remember Snoop Dogg mentioning the name in a song. Yeah. Like an old song, too.
Oh, okay.
But that was it, though. I pretty much lumped it up. I had always lumped up that name with just blaxploitation movies. Which pretty much, it still falls under the category. But that doesn't make this movie any less funny. My God. Eddie Murphy actually, he seemed to get really into it. He had the voice a bit different. He reminded me so much. It's the first time I've really seen that energy in Eddie Murphy. I guess he brought a lot of energy in Dreamgirls, and he got a lot of props for that shit. I didn't watch it because that movie wasn't made for me. I'm not a musical guy, but I understood why Eddie Murphy would get a part like that. He's always been able to do some cool shit. But this movie was... I haven't seen him bring that much energy to a comedy in a long time. It reminded me of his character in life almost. He was just, you know what I mean? Constantly talking shit.
The one thing I really liked about it was... Oh, fuck.
Dude, the hairline.
No. No, first of all, we're smoking entirely too much to be reviewing shit right now.
Yeah, we gotta... Okay, we're gonna start taking notes for late reviews just so we can get back our mojo on that one. Especially when Corn has to... He has a goddamn iPad. He's gonna get some notepads on that shit.
I know this isn't... especially from that statement, I know this isn't his first rodeo back into being a funny guy in comedies, but to me it is, so welcome back. Love you, Eddie Murphy. That shit was hilarious.
It's beautiful to hear Eddie Murphy cursing freely and just being able to fucking... just being able to own the fucking character and be in the patent. Like, maybe there's a niche right there. Just, like, keep putting them in, like, 70s movies and... Let's keep putting them back in the day. There was something to Harlem Nights.
Well, my whole thing with that was from the starting was that's a badass fucking cast that they got together. That's a good cast.
Yeah. I don't even know the actress's name, but the big gal that was with him along
Oh
the way and
yeah,
shit.
dude, she was funny as shit.
She was fucking awesome. The singing was good and shit that she was putting out there, and the
Just knock
fucking
old boy out.
yeah, yeah. I noticed that before you drop homeboy on his ass. That was homeboy from Goddamn Life, wasn't it? That got knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool to see fucking him doing shit though. Still, it's cool to see it. But yeah, Craig Robinson singing was fucking awesome and hilarious. I didn't recognize most of the white folks in this movie. I'm not gonna lie.
There was one that I definitely did. The one that had the mustache, the douchebag from the movie picture thing. What the fuck was the name of it? It started with a D, but the one that actually wound up buying out the movie, the one with the mustache, the main guy from that, he was on like How I Met Your Mother as Marshall's boss for a second. He was on The Office as a replacement boss for a second, just for a split second. I can't think of the dude's fucking name. But either way, that's like the only white guy I could really
Recognize.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was one of those like, okay, whatever. But it's nice to see Wesley Snipes doing shit again.
Oh my
Mike
God.
Epps was finally in something.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes, man. He probably didn't have much trouble playing that character.
He like coked the fuck out in that movie.
It looked like, well, I mean, just his character being like a egotistical kind of bougie douche. I've heard many bad stories about Blade 3. Yeah. Just look that up if you're yeah.
We're not filming today. Why? Because I want to just sit in my RV and smoke weed.
Yeah. All right, open your eyes for the end of the shot. No, I'm gonna keep them closed. CGI, I'm open. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yes. No, I'm not kidding you. CGI, my fucking eyes open. I'm Blade. But it was nice to see him. He seemed like he was having fun though on for that with that one and shit, you know.
Yeah.
It was probably kind of easy money for him. Didn't have to do any action scenes or anything like that. Just go in there, and basically talk shit
About the fake ass action.
Yeah. Whatever.
Can we get any angles that make it look like he's actually kicking him?
No such angle exists. Whatever. Keep it going. It was fucking yeah, I liked it. It was kind of awkward at first seeing Wesley Snipes like, "Whoa. I forgot you were in this shit." Like I remember seeing the pictures, but I just wasn't thinking about you.
It was cool to see fucking Keegan Mike and Key. What's his fucking name?
Keegan Michael Key, yeah. That was that was awesome.
His fucking mustache, dude.
He had the winning mustache of that whole thing, man.
And he, even though he was supposed to be like a soul empowered brother, he was going super whitewashed with his voice.
I like how you make sure to make eye contact with me to just be like, yeah, I know I've stepped on those, but on that line quite a few times too.
Well, whitewashed or
yeah,
fucking like
both of them. I've stepped on that line between fucking Soul Brother and you know what? I'm gonna call your manager.
But that's how he was in that one, and it was like, dude, he actually did it to where majority of times when I hear that from a comedian, I kind of get pissed off because it's like, dude, that's a cop out. Come on, you could just continue. Like, not everyone needs to hear the same stereotypical voices anymore. We know the accents. We can do them in our head if we want to.
What, the one I was doing?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna call your manager. I know that's the most common. It's the easiest one to go to. Even though I was gonna say I haven't heard white guys talk like that, but I have.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard all the white accents though too.
Yeah. That accent's in there, but it's the most like nasally wood that constantly gets used in stand-up.
It's because it's the tight ass, the extra tight ass version. Like that's the guy that fucking follows every fucking rule at work
He had that
to a T.
as a voice, but he didn't like overkill it. So that
No,
was
because
just
he
like
had
a
his
nice
own.
part.
Well, because that's how mixed people do, man. We can
Double
listen
it
to
up.
my typical accents, usually fucking flopping a little bit back and forth, but for the most part, it's not like he almost sounded like fucking like when I'm exaggerating, making fun of bros now. It's, yeah, man. It's because he's got that voice though too. He's able to do his voice in weird ways and whatnot. He was good for that role.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and overall, yeah, I actually quite enjoyed the movie and shit. I thought it was very entertaining. It cracked me up on a lot of parts.
You know what?
And I liked how they showed footage of the real fucking movie and shit.
Even some
At
of the
the
same
end,
scenes
yeah.
like that they were shooting.
Yeah, just showing like fucking. Whoop, that just proves they were actually trying to fucking do some recreation and shit. I think it was the black version of the Disaster Artist. Actually, it pretty much was, huh?
Yeah. If you look at it, it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm not complaining because I haven't even watched The Disaster Artist. Okay, we're going to have to do a late review of Disaster Artist, and then we're going to have to go back.
And compare notes.
And then go back to The Room and the original Dolemite. And then we're going to cry. Because we're like, what the fuck is going on? There's too much cheese. There's enough cheese to make 3 quesadillas.
And a side of queso.
We're eating quesadillas next week. That sounds so weird. Like, that's such a weird... I'm making quesadillas. That's such a weird thing. I've never cooked for a podcasting session like that, have I? I don't think I've just been like, yeah, I'm making some quesadillas for it. You want a quesadilla? You'd eat a quesadilla while recording a podcast, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That's easy hand food.
Oh, well, that's weird. I don't think we've actually had slices in hand while recording. Like a pizza, at least. I don't know. I just said slices too, yeah. But you understood what I meant.
I knew exactly what you meant.
I think me and Corn did when we did the John Wick 2 or the John Wick 3 thing, just because we were already in here with the pizza when we were watching the movie. And then just like, okay, well, let's record. Let me get a slice. No, keep talking, Corn. Keep talking. You ever tell Corn to keep talking?
Yeah. But that's usually on the phone. Where it's like, I gotta go do something. Keep talking though. I'm listening. Just keep going.
That was always awkward when we would, like, playing games online and shit, too. Just, like, all of a sudden in the mid... I remember there were a couple times in mid-conversation, I'd hear you guys, like, one of you guys stop and just like, DJ, are you peeing? Yeah, I forgot to mute it.
You could just hear the dribbles in the background half the time.
Forgot to mute my mic.
No, the thing that sucks, the problem is that you, like,
Well,
you hold your controller next to your wing half the time, or I do.
Yeah.
And then it pulls the mic closer.
Yeah, you have to actually turn the mic itself off. And I always try to do, like, flip the fucking mic up on the headset and just like, okay, maybe that keeps it away long enough. Nope. It's echoing off the walls and they can hear me. This is awkward. Yes, I'm pissing. Yes, I'm pissing. God damn it. Smoke breaks were always awesome, though. That's one thing I love about fucking gaming when you actually... For stoners, there is an agreement. And if you're not a stoner, but you play online video games... Just try it out. You want to take a break? Just tell them, hey guys, I got to take a smoke break. Even if you got to take a piss. You can tell them you got to take a piss. Just weird.
I say it all the time.
Smoke break or piss?
Piss.
Yeah, but...
Hey, 2 seconds. Got to piss.
Yeah.
Especially if
it's
you're
like
in a team-based game, though, then
the faster you are, though, when you piss, the more concerned I am with someone. When they're just like, I gotta piss real quick, and it's just like 10 seconds later, like, all right, you ready to do this? Like, did you actually piss, or did you just like, I don't know, man. Did you wash your, like, I'm not even questioning whether or not you wash your hands. You're touching your own controller. You're playing single player games all the time. Whatever. What you do with your hands is your business. But did you even like finish peeing?
like half your pee just landed inside your shorts.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like you just ran in there, unzipped, heard 3 drops hit the toilet, put your dick back in your pants, and now your boxers and your pants. You got a wet spot, don't you? You got a wet spot right there on the front, you fucking motherfucker.
That's where you gotta shake it.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. 10 seconds. First off, that's not even enough time for me to get to the bathroom. That bathroom's too fucking far away from my room right now.
Yeah, see, that's enough time for me to get to my bathroom. And probably, like, unbuckled. Not unzipped, but unbuckled. And that's on a good day when you don't get, like, that weird first yank. Where it's like, oh, that didn't even come around. What the fuck?
But yeah, and that's the thing. I'm like, even if you're just going and unzipping straight through the zipper and out, you're definitely hitting shorts on the way. You're pissing on shorts on the way back in,
dude. And then you gotta do your own laundry because no one wants to like be making someone touch their pee shorts, their pee pants.
Yeah, it's awkward. It's definitely awkward. But yeah, we're over the hour. There was overtime this time. I mean, it's not like there's a limit, but I mean, sometimes it's just like if it goes on too long, then we start to dribble, kind of like we are right now. So just follow at J&T Podcast on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Give the page the old like. Maybe join the Rabbit Hole Facebook group. Become like the 15th, 16th member or something. Make it explode.
By number 18.
Yeah. And, yeah. For more episodes and fun nonsense, head to jntbaggers.podbean.com, and you can call the voicemail, too, and leave a message or send a text. Talk a little shit. The number is down in the description. You thought I was just going to read the whole number again? Fuck no. Read, motherfucker. Read.